a story about the 4 fetishes. Y'all, I'm insecure. I had to write this in form of a poem/song, because that is the only way I know how to communicate. Once upon a time, in 2019, a girl lived with her parents. That girl was me. See, I had needs, and the pandemic was boring. 6-foot distance meant no chances of whoring. At first, I kept it all together. Not like this is gonna last forever, right? I ordered my first massage toy friend, but realized it's not quite the same without a man. At the time, my social media was growing. Men DM'd me, their interest showing, featuring Show Bob's Big Milk. Yeah, that's what it looks like when you have 5.7 million followers. That's all you're getting, Show Bobs. I don't know what Bobs are, but I don't have them. For most of them, I was out of reach, but there was one Italian man. His name was, we'll call him Fernando, actually. I don't want him to find me. Fernando. Fernando said, I love your videos. We should do a collab together and see how it goes. And I thought to myself, we should do more than that. This guy is hot. I DM'd him back. WhatsApp messages led to secrets. I was flirting. Things got heated. But on the second day of texting, he told me this. I love you, Shuba. The second day! Oh, that's quick. These are real text messages, by the way. This is his screensaver after 2 days of talking to me. Feast your eyes. I didn't know what to make of it. I thought it was just a quirk. Then he said something that threw me off track. You know, I'm not into boobs or ass. I assumed he was bi or maybe gay. I didn't quite understand, no clue what to say. But then he shared his first fetish. 2 palms touching, he confessed, with a kind of relish. He told me it's best when the palms are the same size, from different hands, with longing in his eyes. He wanted photos of me with my palms in the shot. Do you guys think I sent it to him? I did not! Are you serious? Just kidding, I very much did. Then came the next fetish. Feet touching, no less, especially if they're the same size, he said. He had thousands of photos on his phone. Strangers' palms and feet touching. He scrolled on and on and on. I tried to laugh it off, but it got worse. Because then he revealed his third curse. No. What do you... I haven't even said anything. I love when 2 people's body liquids touch, he said with glee. Pee, vomit, saliva, blood, even poop, he said, see. At this point, my stomach churned in disgust. This was no longer a fantasy I could trust. Stream my new song, Fantasy Girl, also, by Shuba. But it got worse. My heart skipped a beat. He was a magician studying criminal law. What's wrong with me? These are real Are you reading this right now? For the final twist, he asked me to guess. How can you kill 2 people at once? I was stressed. I guessed, a gun? No, he said. No. A knife? Closer, he said, with a smile so dead. And then, with cold precision, he laid it out. 2 people in bed, stabbed, without a doubt. The blood mixes from one to the other. That's his ultimate fantasy. A bloody lover. He sent this picture to me. Yeah, no, that's me on top. That's us getting killed. At this point, I felt the horror rise. My stomach dropped, and so did my eyes. I knew this wasn't just some weird game, and I promise, I am not one to kink shame. I told him I was scared, that I felt unsafe, but he laughed at the terror on my face. I'm not the murderer, he said with ease. But I felt trapped. My fear never ceased. The threats came next. He was angry and upset with me. He said he'd leak our texts. I had to act fast. I was a wreck. I acted sweetly until his temper died. Made it seem like his fantasies were something I'd try. How do you beat crazy? You out-crazy them. So I texted 1,000,000 times, made him believe I was obsessed with him. I actually did. I texted him like 1,000 times. He let me down easy. I was filled with glee. That collab never happened, and neither did we. I look back now, thankful and free, grateful I got away, not stuck with that Frank. But let this be a lesson. Don't let your desperation run and lead you to places you wouldn't even go with a gun. We never met in person, Fernando and I, but when he inevitably ends up on true crime, I'm going to testify. Do I even need to ask if this is a red flag?
That was the craziest Dr. Seuss book I've ever heard.
I know, it's giving adult Dr. Seuss.
Also, it's funny. He said, "I'm gonna leak our text. Like I'm gonna leak your nudes," but it was just your palms,
your hands, just your hands connected.
Leaked them myself.
He's creative.
No, the drawing was quite good. I
Yeah.
cannot draw better than that.
He wants to do mousetrap, but at the end you both die.
Can you walk me through the reverse psychology? How did you come up with that? That's very clever.
To out crazy him?
I feel like that's happened to me a couple times.
Oh,
and-
that's just who I am, darling.
No, I'm shook right now. What are your fetishes?
Big milk.
Yeah, did you ever show him Bob's or?
Show him Bob the Builder. Showed him everything.
How would you kill two people at once?
Guess how you kill two people at once is crazy. Meaning there's a right answer.
Yeah. I like closer. Almost.
3, 2, 1.
Yep. Brutal. Yeah,
It was the death stuff. It was the death stuff.
Thank
stuff
you,
was
Stream
hard.
Fantasy Girl.
I was with him till the
One more
death
time for
stuff.
Shuba, everybody. Woo!